Hi guys and welcome to today's video. My name's Layla if you're new here, and if you're not, welcome back. It's been a while, like 3 weeks since I posted a video. I've been on holiday, that's why I've not been posting. I didn't die guys, didn't die. So today we're going to be doing a July recap on all the books that I read in July, which was only 4, and I'll put them up on the screen right now. So these are the books that I read, and I can't remember off the top of my head, so I made a journal spread yesterday. That's the books I read in July. How cute is that? So it was basically all summary books that I read because obviously I was on vacation. I was in Florida, and I wasn't really in the reading mood until like the end of the last week, and I read all 4 of those books in like 4 days. And I've not read any other books this whole month, so I'm kind of flipping guys, but it's alright. So I'm going to go through the books that I read in July. So the one I'm going to start with is my favourite book of the month, which is Paradise Problem by Christina Lauren. This book here. And for this one I actually wrote a review out in Goodreads, which is very unlike me. Like, it was a fat review as well. Like, I don't know what got into me, but here we go. So I picked up this book not liking one of their other books. I didn't even realise this was at like 2 authors. I thought it was 1. I didn't know it was 2. So I tried to read Love in Other Words. I think it was like the beginning of last year, and it was so weird. I didn't like it at all. I can't remember anything about it, but I just remember it was like super weird and I didn't like it. So I went into this book thinking, I don't know if I'm gonna like this. But the book exceeded my expectations. Like, I thought I was going to go into this and be a flop, and it turned out to be a 5-star. The plot for this book is unlike like any other romance I've ever read. So basically we've got the main character Anna. She is a struggling artist and she has to make money. Obviously everybody has to make money, but she has to pay her father's medical bills, and she's really struggling, and she just got fired from her job. She doesn't have any way to make money, and her roommate in college is called West, is his like nickname. I can't remember his like actual name, but West is his nickname. And they two, Anna and West, were roommates in college, but it turns out they were actually married, but not in the way you think. So West has an inheritance that he can only access if he's married, so they struck some type of agreement so that he would get his inheritance money because he's married, and she gets to pay like less rent. And then one day West comes knocking at her door saying he needs her for something. West needs her to go to, where is it? It's an island somewhere in Indonesia, I think, to play as his wife for his family, because he tells his family that he's married, but yeah, he is married, but he obviously never sees Anna. So she's like, oh my god, what? And he offers her like so much money, and she's like, yeah, sure. And basically it's just, there's so much family drama in this. It's crazy. I love it though. It was very unique. Like, I've never read anything like it. It's not a generic like romance in any way. West is very fucked in the head because of the way his dad treated him in the past, and he just kind of works through his issues, and I helps him work through his issues. I really like the setting. Like, that island, can I live on it please? Like, I literally have a picture of it in my head. I don't know, it was just so cute. And then while they're on the island, obviously things escalate, because obviously they're spending so much time together, and there's like one bed in their little thing, one bed trope. So yeah, this was a really, really good book, and it was, I would have preferred, my only critique is, I would have preferred if the romance was more emotional rather than physical, because I felt like it was physical turned emotional, but like I would have preferred if it was more emotional to the beginning. Like, he wasn't really in love with her personality, more her looks at the start, and I would prefer it to be like more emotional, but that's just my preference. But anyways, it is a 5-star. Next book is Wildfire by Hannah Grace. I read Icebreaker early in the year and I had like no intention of reading the second one. I can't remember what I rated, maybe it's like 3 stars or something. I kind of thought this book would be the same, but it was Two main characters, Aurora, first of all, I love that name so much, and Russ. They're so cute, I literally love them so much. They cross paths at a party. He's a typical shy guy, but he's like really hot obviously, and Aurora's like beautiful popular girl, like that typical like trope thing. And I actually really like Aurora more than I thought I would at first. Like first I was like, I don't know if I like you, but I actually do really like her. And they have a one night stand. Oh, drama. And then she leaves to go work at a summer camp, and turns out he's there too. She used to go to that one all the time when she was younger, so now she like volunteers there to work there. And while they're at the summer camp, obviously things progress. They're so cute though, they're literally so cute. Russ has a lot of problems with his family, and so does Aurora. Like they both have like bad family background. There's tons of rules at this camp that they can't like, you know, break, because there's kids there. Like they can't kiss and they can't, you know, and they break the rules obviously. And it's basically just a romance about that. It's not really anything complicated. It's pretty basic standard romance book. I think I rated it 4 stars because I did really like Aurora and Ross. I loved Ross. Marry me please. I love him. There's not much else to say other than that, to be honest. I love when characters from other books go into another book, like a romance series, and the people appear from the other books. I love that. I think it's so cool. The ending was especially sweet. Like I'm not gonna spoil it, but like all the characters came together for this big event, and it was so cute and heartwarming. So best believe I'm gonna be reading Maple Hills, which is the 3rd book coming out soon. Never mind, it's actually called Daydream. Maple Hills is a series, you silly goose. Maple Hills is a series, you silly goose. So we've got our main character Samantha, who's going back to her like home beach town kind of thing, and she is engaged to her fiance, and like she used to go there all the time, but it turns out she doesn't go anymore because of her heart being broken by Wyatt. Wyatt, I love him so much. So basically it kind of gives Summer Turn Pretty vibes, like kind of that vibes, but it's like a lot different. So Wyatt's obviously there. He somehow intertwines himself in this drama, and I really like how in this book, like the cover, I'll show you the cover, see it's here. I like how there's not like a male character standing next to her. I think it was very intentional the way the author did it. Like she is there because it's basically around her, like it's more around her than the romance, and that's what I really like about Annabelle Monaghan's books, because it focuses on like women and how you find yourself through all these things and like enjoy life again, you know, like find your passions and stuff. She doesn't realise that she's like very unhappy in her engagement to Jack. I hate him, such a dick. And throughout the book, Jack and Wyatt are kind of like, you know, they're kind of like fighting, and all of her family realise that Wyatt is the one for her, but she doesn't seem to realise that. But eventually she does, and it's like the best thing. Jack is like so controlling over her. Like they're planning their wedding, and he's like, "No, why'd you do that? I want plain white because I'm a basic bitch." But she wants like all colours, and her wedding invitations had like, our mum's an artist, so they had like a like stripe of like a colour of watercolour, and he's like, "No, those are ugly." And I think that realisation, she's like, "No, I'm not happy." And Wyatt and Sam obviously build their connection back to what it was when they were kids, and it's so cute. I love like childhood like best friends, childhood like lovers, and then like they drift away and then, you know, they're back. I think that's so cute. So yeah, this book was a 5-star, but no, it is a 5-star because like I was in Florida and it's a total perfect beachy read. Next book we have is Summer Romance by Annabelle Monaghan. Here is the cover, and again she's in that thing where the female main character is like majority of the cover instead of the guy, you know, like because the focus is on her. I think that's so cool. and I noticed that because Destiny said well pointed it out, so all credits to her because she's the one that noticed it. Okay, to be honest, I cannot remember what happened in this book because this book to me is so similar to Nora Goes Off script. Like, I don't know if it's because I read them too close together, but I literally can't decipher them for some reason. I literally can't. So in Summer Romance we have the main character Ali, who's struggling with grief. Her mother just passed away and she has just been like, is she divorced? Her husband left, like, I think it was the anniversary of her mum dying, 2 years I think, and oh, he's an asshole. I literally hate him so much. And she's walking her dog and she meets a guy at the park because her dog pissed on his shoes. Ethan is such a sweetheart. Okay, it's all coming back to me now. It's all coming back to me. She is a professional like organizer, and what's his name? Ethan. So he's moved far away and he's a lawyer because he really hates the town he grew up in, but then he comes back home for the holidays and his parents are like, we're leaving to Florida, so you have this house, you have this business, so he has to stay and clean everything out and sell it, and Ali ends up helping him with it. And Ethan was not a strange character, like a unique character to what I'm used to reading, to be honest. It's quite like a sad background, like where was I, man? My grandpa's like, come look at this dead bird. Go, what? Oh my god, ignore the mess in the background. I didn't even see that. Ethan's parents leave to go to Florida, which was where I was when I read this, which is kind of like freaky. And she's a professional organizer, so she helps him empty the whole house, but they just end up having like a carry-on and obviously falling in love. And he lives so far away, so she goes on a trip to see him, and he's like really into skating, and he looks after all these like kids at the skate park who have like a tough upbringing, and it's just really cute. I really enjoyed this book, like I did, and the writing is really good, like it's quite very engaging. For this month we've got a 4-star, a 5-star, another 5-star and a 4-star. 2 out of 4 books are 5-star. Isn't that just a little bit crazy? So all in all, I had a great reading month this month, and look forward to some actual videos next month, not just like sit down videos. I'm planning on filming like how much can I read within a day or within 24 hours. Not like a 24-hour readathon, but more like how much can I read in that time frame. So yeah, I really hope you guys enjoyed this video, and I will see you guys somewhere else on my channel, I guess. Bye guys.